Hello, I'm Dr. Willis. I've been practicing as an aesthetic medical doctor for more than 10 years. I was invited to come here to talk about what I do best, which is winning patients' hearts. When patients walk into your clinic for the first time, they might feel anxious and uncomfortable due to the unfamiliar environment and people they come to encounter. Make sure your voice is friendly and sincere.
Hello, welcome to Perfect Skin. Can I help you? My name is Yvonne.
Hi, my name is Rachel. Well, my skin seems to look dry and not so radiant like it used to. And I seem to look more mature than my actual age. My friend recommends me to come to your clinic for some treatment. I would like to hear from some expert on what I should do.
Okay, I see. Well, aging is a normal process. It will cause skin dehydration, volume loss, and appearance of wrinkles. And yes, there are plenty of treatments available. To find out the best solution for you, we'll need to examine your face volume and skin condition first.
Also, you can help reduce the anxiety by helping them to get mentally prepared at the appointment stage. You can tell them who they will meet, expected duration of the consultation session, and any consultation charges if there are any.
Would you have time to come over for our beauty consultant and doctor to take a good look? Well, the first consultation is usually around 30 minutes or so, depending on how many questions you have. Yes, and it's totally free of charge.
Assure patients that they do not need to commit to any treatments on their first visit.
You don't have to make any commitment immediately. Just come and meet our doctor first. I'm sure he'll give you some professional advice you need. So when is a good time for you to come over? Do you know how to get here?
Oh, I know how to come. I'm actually available next Tuesday afternoon.
So how about 2 p.m.?
Sounds good.
Do you have any further questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, well that's great. So let me just confirm again. Your appointment is scheduled for next Tuesday, June 16th at 2 p.m. Well, we look forward to seeing you. And thank you for calling. Goodbye, Rachel.
Bye.
Approach your patients with friendly smiles and good eye contact.
Hello, welcome to Perfect Skin. Can I help you?
Hello, I'm here for my consultation section at 2 p.m. My name is Rachel White.
Oh yes, I have been expecting you. My name is Yvonne, and we've spoken on the phone. So, how are you doing today, Rachel?
Great, thanks.
Then, offer something to drink or provide magazines and brochures for patients to read while they wait.
It is hot today, isn't it? Would you like something to drink?
Yes, ice water, please.
Tell patients what you will do with them.
First, I would like to know more about your medical history and to find out your expectations. This should take approximately 15 minutes. Then you will meet with Dr. Willis, who will analyze your facial features and give you some professional opinions on your treatment plan. Then I will meet with you again just to wrap things up.
And give them some background information about your clinic or the doctor.
Dr. Willis is our most professional and experienced doctor here. He's been practicing for over 10 years.
A well-designed questionnaire can help collect a handful of useful information in a short period of time. The consultant can use the questionnaire from the GalDerma Harmony program and go through the questions with the patient systematically. This will make sure nothing important has been missed out.
Have you seen any of the following practitioners about your appearance? A dermatologist, psychological counselor, a surgeon, cosmetic dentist, or any others?
No, I haven't been going through any aesthetic procedures before, but I have visited to another aesthetic doctor about 6 months ago. They told me I should do something like heat treatment, and it sounds really dangerous, and I couldn't understand how it works. They were very pushy, but it was really too expensive anyway, so I didn't sign up for anything.
To gain the trust of your patients, you need to go beyond asking simple questions and understand them in a holistic way. When you provide feedback, you can show that you understand them by paraphrasing the statements. When you probe deeper, you will be able to find out patients' actual motivations, budgets, and objectives. This information is very important for you and your doctor to create a suitable treatment plan for the patients and greatly increase the chance of commitment of the patients.
Oh, I see. Well, to ensure your comfort, we would like to ask whether you are anxious about any part of this consultation. For example, are you worried about side effects, pain, dissatisfaction with the results, or anesthesia?
In fact, I'm most worried about the pain.
I understand. Before treatment, the nurse will apply anesthetic cream so that you feel numb instead of pain. Also, I will make a note of the fact that you are, in particular, worried about pain. Anything else?
That's basically it. My friend told me Dr. Willis is a very professional doctor, so I'm not quite worried about the results.
Sure he is. But just now you mentioned that you refused treatment last time. What triggered you to come this time?
Oh yes, 3 months later, I have to attend my younger brother's wedding. I would like to improve my skin quality and look best by then.
Congratulations! So this means you would like to see some quick results. We do have solutions that provide instant changes after a few treatments. So would you like to look completely different or just slightly younger and more refreshed?
I will be happy if I can look about 5 to 10 years younger, but I don't want drastic changes.
You can show empathy by sharing stories about cases similar to them. Patients like to hear real and compelling success stories that they can relate to. Once patients feel that you can be trusted, they will be willing to share the stories with you.
Let me share with you the case of a patient that I know, a 35-year-old lady who came to us for treatment of her flat nose just before her best friend's wedding. She wasn't very confident when she first came in. Just after a few treatments of filler injection, not only did she become prettier, she was more confident and more cheerful. And last week, she just came back for a visit. She told us that she met a guy at the wedding. Yes, it was just like the movies. I am so happy for her.
I hope I'm that lucky too. I do feel a lot of pressure when my younger brother told us he's going to get married. My mom kept asking me why I don't have a boyfriend. I don't know what to tell her. I don't mind being single, but I do mind looking old, you know.
Empathy only works when it is genuine and natural. Show patients that you understand what they are going through and you will try your best to help them fix it.
I know how you feel. It is frustrating when people say that, isn't it? What we do here isn't just about removing spots or wrinkles. It's about giving people the inner beauty that they deserve. People often ask, how do you justify beauty treatment cost? I would tell them to ask themselves this question. Do you want to look prettier? Because beauty treatment is a want and almost a bit of a luxury. If you want to do it, then you would give yourself permission to do so. Besides, you don't have to spend a fortune on it. There's so many options at different costs. If you could give us an indication of how much you would like to spend, then we could match your expectation with our solutions. So, have you thought about how much you're comfortable spending?
My friend said she spent about $2,000 US for her treatment, and I think that sounds reasonable to me.
Each patient may have one area that he or she is most concerned of. This patient is concerned of aging and skin quality, but the consultant did not just focus on skin quality and aging. Instead, she also examines other areas of the faces using their knowledge and personal experience.
So when you made this appointment, you did mention that you would like to improve your aging problem and skin quality. Is there anything else?
That's basically my key concern, and I would like to have a refreshed look on my face.
So let's see. You did say you're a flight attendant, correct?
Yes, I've been a flight attendant for almost 8 years now.
Frequent flight travel will lead to skin dehydration. Every time I go on a flight, my skin gets really dry too. So let's see. The reason why people think you look old and tired is because of your tear troughs. When looking at somebody, you usually look at the eyes first. Makeup can conceal dark circles, but not trough lines. Also, when we get older, our face will start to sag, deepening the nasolabial folds, and it will create wrinkles. Then you'll have a sad-looking face.
Analogy is a great way to make abstract and complicated concepts understandable.
I think hyaluronic acid fillers should be able to solve your key problems. Hyaluronic acid acts like a sponge, retaining and absorbing water more than 1,000 times its weight. It helps to hydrate our skin, improving face volume and overall appearance. I'd like you to speak with Dr. Willis. He'll be able to give you some professional advice from a medical point of view.
The beauty consultant should identify patients' needs and debrief the doctor about patient's background, expectations, objectives, affordability, and motivations. If you have made any initial suggestions on the treatments, make sure the doctor will align with the ideas. So let's start with the most concerned part, the skin aging and dehydration. Before I start, let me tell you more about what happens when we age, alright? During the analysis, you may need to educate patients about the skin structure, facial anatomy, or biological process related to the treatment. In the process of discussion, you may bring up some technical terms. Do not assume your audience will understand you. Patients may be afraid to ask what you mean or to ask you what to clarify yourself. People will not buy what they cannot comprehend. If you have used special terminologies, make sure your patients really understand what you're saying. So age affects facial muscles, skin elasticity, and collagen. Facial muscles can stretch and sag over time. Together with the loss of the collagen and the skin elasticity, a sagging facial appearance will be seen, making people look old. You know, the V triangle being turned upside down. Doctors who are able to conduct a comprehensive facial analysis are more likely to gain the respect and trust from patients than those who are not. Make use of the global ranking scales from the GalDerma Harmony program to conduct the assessment. The visual presentations in the assessment form is an easy way to help patients understand the problems at a glance. It will help patients realize the severity of the problems and logically prioritize what to do next. If patients can follow the analysis, it will be easier for them to agree to the doctor's treatment solutions. I'll use the global ranking scale to evaluate your situation. I'll be evaluating the many criteria relating to your overall facial harmony, not just the wrinkles or a line. A full face approach will lead to a more natural outcome. Sounds reasonable? Let me see. Alright. So there's a bit sagging on the cheeks. As a result, the nasolabial folds are deepening here, as you can see. Also, there are some sagging in the eye area, so you can see here from the tear troughs. And this is the rating in the sagging, the volume loss, and the skin elasticity. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you're concerned about your skin dehydration problem. Injecting hyaluronic acid inside your skin is like moisturizing under your skin. As you can see, the hyaluronic acid is a natural substance of the body. Once the gel is injected, it acts like an inflated cushion to support the facial structure of the tissue that may have been lost from the volume or the elasticity. It also brings the water to the surface of the skin to make it look fresh and improve the fine lines. Okay, Rachel. So here's the personal treatment plan. For the first treatment, I'll suggest you to do the mid-face with the hyaluronic acid filler injections to improve the tear troughs and the nasolabial folds. It will give you the overall lifting effect. For the second treatment, I'll suggest you to do the Restylane Skin Booster. It is also a hyaluronic acid-based filler. It is injected superficially in order to improve the skin quality and the hydration. For the third treatment, I'll suggest you to do the botulinum toxin injections for eliminating the dynamic wrinkles. People will not buy something for its feature or advantages. It is, of course, important to bring the advantages of a product to the patient's attention, but they will not be compelling until you map them to a benefit that they are concerned about. Benefit statements, which can be physical and psychological, will put your solution to relevant terms to the patient. Do you have any questions?
Is it safe?
Restylane is the most documented FDA-approved hyaluronic acid dermal filler with comprehensive studies that supports its safety and its efficacy. It is an easy way to stay control of the look without any major skin invasions or effects on the facial expressions. Once it's injected, it will sweat up with water to create a plumper natural look. The result can be shown instantly and the effects will last up to 1 year. After the doctor has completed a full face analysis and proposed some treatment solutions, the patient will meet with the consultant separately to discuss next steps and actions. The objective of the consultant is to convince the patient to commit to a treatment plan. These are some of the most commonly used closing techniques.
Let me try and wrap things up for you. So the 3-step treatment plan that Dr. Willis has proposed will be completed in 3 different treatments, and each procedure will be 3 months apart of each other.
Bonus. Offer extra incentive for taking action now. This works for price-sensitive patients.
Each treatment will be $1,800, and this totals up to $5,400. However, I will give you a special package price at $4,500. And if you sign up today, I can give you an extra 5% discount. So that's option A.
Alternative of choice. This is when you give the patient 2 or more choices when both choices are yes.
There's of course option B. If you would like to stay within your budget, you can sign up for treatment 1 only, and that would be $1,800. But later on, if you decide to continue with treatment 2 and 3, that would be $5,400, losing the $900 savings.
Pros and cons. This technique works well with analytical patients. You can list out the pros and cons of different procedures and guide patients to make decisions based on the analysis.
Although option A is slightly more expensive, it will definitely improve most of your skin problems.
Sense of urgency. Deadlines can provide an incentive for people to come to an agreement.
And you said your brother's wedding isn't far away, so I would recommend starting treatment as soon as possible.
Assumptive close. If you have confidence that you have addressed the patient's concern, you can act as though the patient has already decided to go ahead with the solution and get ready to move to the next stage.
So, when would you be able to start your first treatment? I could help you secure your booking first.
Patients may not be willing to tell you the budgets directly. However, you can get some clues about the affordability from the spending history on cosmetics products, aesthetical procedures, or plastic surgeries. If you do not have any ideas about the patient's budgets, you can provide 3 options. Explain to the patients the pros and cons of each plan. The patient will be able to make the decision based on the hidden budgets and priority.
I would like to improve most of my skin problem, but I still think option A is too expensive.
How about this? If you sign up for treatment 1 and 2 today, I can give it to you at $2,900. It is still a bit over your budget, but it will improve 70% of your skin problem. Does that sound good?
I agree with what you're saying, but it's all new to me. I think I need to cool down and digest it.
Do you have any other concerns?
Well, I really appreciate the advices that you and Dr. Willie's been provided. I just want to think it through. Can I get back to you later?
That's all right. Please take your time to think over it.
After you have tried your best to apply the above closing techniques in a nice and friendly way, some patients may still be undecided. If this is the case, you can say, I understand you might want some more time to think about this. Shall I give you a call in a week to follow up? Always make sure that you maintain a good long-term relationship with the patients and follow up afterwards.
Here is a leaflet about our procedures. Let me call you sometime next week to see if you're interested. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me.
Thank you.